The General Overseer of the Foundation of Truth Assembly and former Director General Yemi Oshibanjo Campaign Organization, Reverend Yomi Kasali, has called for stricter government policies to compel churches across Nigeria to play a stronger role in addressing poverty. This was disclosed by the Cleric while speaking with newsmen ahead of the 2025 conference tagged The Giant Killer with the theme The Stone and the Slingshot. Kasali criticized some church leaders for living in luxury while more than 70% of their members struggle below the poverty line. He urged government to consider granting tax holidays to institutions that dedicate part of their profits to supporting the vulnerable, stressing the need for collaboration between government, the church, and wealthy individuals. According to him, the forthcoming conference is a call to action for churches to rise as agents of change, compassion, and character in confronting the giant killer of poverty.
Vocational institutions. In other words, putting skills in the hands of people, it doesn't cost that much. So imagine if 20 of those big firms vote 20 billion each from their resources. That's about 4 trillion, if I'm not wrong. About 4 trillion. So into poverty alleviation, about 400 billion, 400 billion into poverty alleviation. And then we're going to pump it in every year. There's no way people will not see or feel the effect and the impact in our lives, in our society, in our economy. So that's what I call as breaks to those firms that are doing that. Secondly, is to find ways, and this is very, very controversial, and I'm going to say it, and I don't care whose ox is God, to find ways of squeezing us, the church, CAMP, and PFN, to find ways of squeezing us, let government squeeze us to do welfare. Because we have tax-free funds. Where our money is not taxed. That's how we can buy luxurious houses, luxurious cars, and live like kings in the land of the poor. Find ways of, number one, rewarding churches that are very much active in doing this. Number two, forcing us to do something. I don't know how it's going to be done, but we must find a way. There must be a way where there's a will. So that church is not just, this is religious institution, corporate Nigeria, and of course, government herself. So we have three major institutions that can help alleviate poverty. Government being the chief responsible officer when it comes to alleviating poverty. Chief responsibility officer is who? The government. It's a primary responsibility to alleviate poverty. Corporate Nigeria are partners in this project of alleviating poverty. The church, of course, are also the junior partners. So we have the senior partners with government, corporate Nigeria. We have government, the chief responsibility officers, and we have who? The church, where I belong, my constituency, to say find ways of voting 10-20% of your income to feed the poor. You know, we collect tithes from people, non-taxable income. Imagine if we vote 10-20% of our income into helping the poor. There's no way this country will not see the light of day. There's no way people will not say things are getting better. So these are my suggestions, that the church should do much more to fight poverty in the land, and we must stop this Rolls-Royce competition. Crime is also astronomically high. Now, crime is linked to poverty. And this is something that